this game is fucking incredible.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's probably top 5 favorite games of all time. I think it's so good.
I'm holding off to play it until I can play with Will, because he wants to play it.
Oh, sure.
We want to like.
Dude, it's so cool to like do it together. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that we're doing like a duo kind of campaign. Well, run through, but like obviously with like NPCs too. But like, yeah, it's so much fun.
Made Divinity Sin, and Divinity Sin is kind of like fun to play with people. So
yeah.
It was actually a lot of fun to play with people. Is it
Their
like
engine is so
story oriented? Is it like a lot of reading, or is it all like super voice acted, or like?
It's all super voice acted, but there's also like
any play
stuff
like
too.
anything. Like I haven't even like.
It's it's literally just like D&D the game. Like is what it is. You basically. Can. I saw an article and they were talking about like they had like a picture of a bunch of like little short Steam reviews, and one of them was just like thumbs up, I threw a goblin child across the room. And I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was reading one just like that. It was like we got stuck because we didn't have a ladder and we like jumped in a hole or something.
It really rewards creative thinking, and it does give you like every avenue to like get to places. I don't know, it's so cool. It's so well done. I'm really glad that they took. Yeah, I'm so glad they took like their time with finishing it, because like when they released it for early access, they're like, oh yeah, it'll be done in like a year, and then that was like 3 years ago.
I was just looking at it like 2 weeks ago and being like, I can't buy that. It's in early access still, even though I've heard it's really good. And then you like,
it's worth it. Trust me,
it's coming out. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it tonight and surprise
my
friend.
You should.
I'm just buy us both. Like,
oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
One of the cryptocurrencies that I have a million servers for, like just hooked up with like Amazon and Steam and stuff, so you can just like use that to buy stuff now. It's great.
That's awesome.
That's what's up. So, gentlemen, basically all Seer Dawn missed was a big ancient black dragon. And it did not kill you guys, but it threatened you that if it ever passes you guys again, it will absolutely chow you down because its stomach was quite hungry. But Sir Eric single-handedly not only took a blast from the dragon, but also convinced the dragon to let you all die another way in the future. So, after Rolly and crew kind of came back invisibly on a Pegasus to try to flick some stones and save Eric, who was trying to save Team, who was trying to not die, everyone ended up surviving. Nobody took it home. But you were warned. The next time you cross paths with this ancient black dragon, he will not forget your scents. He could smell all of you, even though the majority of them were invisible and unseen to his eye. He will not forget this. Shortly after you passed through, you came upon to the ruin, the entrance of such in which you knew would be a conflict. Immediately as promised, conflict ensued. Of such, they quickly dismantled what threats could have been. Eric being the only person I believe I hit at all. And I don't recall if I actually stopped in mid-combat or if they surrendered. I thought they surrendered, but you tell me, Rolly, or Jen, if you guys remember how it stopped. Because I don't have a combat tracker, which normally means I ended the combat for some reason.
I have no idea. I think I walked away during that point.
I re-listened to it. Go ahead.
Have we taken long rests since?
I want to say between going to the dragon, we took a long rest.
We went and slept at our base.
Okay, so should I reset my D&D Beyond sheet?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we had to wait for Eric to not have levels of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Well, he luckily was fixed, and he is seemingly normal at this rate, at least for the most part. I want to say that I had stone golem surrender or like show a sign of surrenderance, but I honestly don't recall. But that's what I'm going to go with because I don't have a combat tracker. You guys would have seen toward the end of combat after destroying the second of the 3 stone golems, the third just kind of like raise its arms almost as if fealty to that of a very small Eric before him with the carrion crawler massive behind him and the rest of the squad in the south with the Pegasus. So you're done, I can go ahead and wrong. So you're with the rest. And for the most part, I believe that giant owl was Eric's also. Or was that someone else's?
Somebody made an owl.
Also.
Was it Jin's owl?
Jen? Did you have an owl, Jen?
Definitely not mine, as far as I know.
Where'd the
And
owl
worst
come from?
I don't know
worst
what
case
that owl is.
If he had a fine
Was,
familiar.
was
Rewind the
it
tapes.
was it Eagles?
Was it? Yeah, was it Wiggles? Maybe.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it might have been obvious.
Mm.
It's very possible.
He wasn't here last session, right? So
Yeah, he was. He was here for a
He,
Oh, he
he came
was?
like later in the
Oh.
day.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
came
that.
at the
Maybe that's
yeah,
his
he came
familiar.
from
Yeah,
land.
yeah, yeah. Somebody has a magic item that turns into the owl, the Netsuke owl. It's
interesting. What the fuck?
it's what's his name? It's Eric's Netsuke owl.
Oh, it's the
Ebony
figurine. That's
owl.
what it is. It's
Yeah,
the
the
figurine.
ebony owl. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, never mind. That's what it is.
I
There
remember.
we go.
It's legit a magic item you gave to us and forgot about.
Mhm. As such, you have all brought these stone golems to a quick appeasement, though the tome itself still lies untouched by you guys, as you've all just been in this conflict. How would you wish to proceed? Assume that Eric is okay with any and all basic decisions.
Well, that was fucking close. Holy shit. You taught us how to get eaten from a dragon. Props.
Eric responds,
Yeah.
well, I do believe I am the one who did that, yes.
You're more useful than just mending chairs, apparently.
I've mended the dragon's heart for now. But next time he
Ooh,
has
good one.
promised to
I don't
hurt
know
us.
if he would actually say that.
No, he wouldn't. But it came out like that, okay? I'm not scripted this. I'm just throwing it out.
He's not Gowron. He's like
Yeah.
he's Eric.
Yeah, I don't know. Eric's real boring. I can't do planning boring.
You gave him more character than he ever had in like 2 sentences.
Eric just goes, yes, and just leaves it at that. The floor is Theodon and the 2 of you. As he is gone. Bobby's missing. What did the 3 of you plan to do? You guys came here for the sole purpose of a druid or other circumstance individual's tomb. In this tomb, you assume to find something. Eric definitely hopes to. The rest of you hope to, in general sense of arriving. Eric has arrived.
I'm just imagining now like the Grinch's like heart animation like
Eric, you just missed a glowing compliment and me role-playing the most flavorful version of Eric possible. And everyone appreciating.
It was so pleasant.
You reminded me of the guy whose power is heart of like the Captain Planet guys.
That's a good one. I haven't thought of that in a minute. I like it. I like it. But meanwhile, while he gets his mic and figures out what he's doing on his end.
Can you hear me?
There he is. We can hear him.
I can hear you. Hello, sir.
Roger.
Alright, I'm trying some bullshit right now. Because I'm still on that fucking laptop, but I'm hooking it up to a monitor, so I'm just trying to make sure everything's working. Sorry.
You should mend that while you're at
You're
it.
good.
Well, where the fuck are we going from here, guys? We gotta keep going south, right?
Any idea how far this tomb we're looking for is?
Couple days, maybe?
Oh no, it's right in front. This is what they were driving.
Oh, like, maybe a couple minutes even, you know?
Couple minutes.
I'm not a time wizard.
Can I do a divine sense?
Sure.
I'll do a divine sense to see if there's any like consecrated ground or like any bullshittery like that.
Check
Sure.
that bullshittery.
As you move like toward the entrance of this tomb, or
Yeah.
stick around?
Yep, towards the entrance.
So as you approach this
Move the
entrance,
owl
you
from over.
see this massive kind of stone-like arch of natural granites, and inside of it looks to be this very nicely installed metal gate. This gate is not see-through, as it's laced metal silts going through one and the other, providing this unique thickness of sense for the door. But as you clear the immediate surface of it, you see that which side is the good side, like celestial end, concentrated. Or
Consecrated, yeah. Desecrated is like it's been like ransacked and like.
There you go. Perfect. So, yeah, it's definitely the positive side of things. However, it is through that of. Give me a Arcana check.
Archon. Not good.
It is not a natural state. It is present, but it is provided. That
Hey, Sardon, what you picking up over there?
I
I'd see you
basically
looking ar-
relate.
I guess I'd see you looking around. I have a really high, like, passive perception, so
I would just relay what I sense, basically, and just say, honestly, I'm not really sure. Besides that, uh, yeah, don't know much about it.
Anyone here detect magic?
I can try. Let's see.
can you do it as a ritual? We could just like sit around and
Yeah, I can do it as a ritual.
yeah, we'll just fuck around for 10 minutes and let you do that. Like, don't waste a spell slot.
Ritual casting, no worries.
Did I learn
I'd,
anything
I'd
from
spend
these
the I'd
douchebags?
spend the
Sorry.
10 minutes like looking around for more dragons and trying to maybe
got it.
hide under the cliff face.
You got it. What was that, Eric?
I said, did I learn anything from this douchebag that we defeated?
So the stone, there one stone golem surrendered and went still before you, which is what ended combat. And as Jean casts detect magic, and you go about studying, go ahead and give me a religion check and advantage as you go about circumventing the ruins and hieroglyphs etched into this golem. You definitely recognize this from your studies in the future, or the past, or the forward moment. But this tomb, you imagine, belongs to that of the leader of the cult known as the Future Sight, a failed illithid organization that disappeared after the Pangea split, but beforehand was named one of the claimers of the past, the present, and the future, as they had always somehow provided artifacts that had yet existed or not yet born. Do you share any of that with the group?
Sure, verbatim.
You got it. You guys learn that there's an advanced lithid organization that disappeared. This is their tomb.
The future sight? Those guys are assholes to play cards with. They like take the top of your deck and put it on the bottom. It sucks.
Sirdan just kind of looks at you with a disturbed look on his face, just like, what the fuck?
Is this golem still like it's active, right? Like it's still can talk.
It's
and all
a.
that?
I mean, it hasn't
Also-
spoken, but it is not dead. If that's what you're stating.
So I'll ask him how do we get in?
Its head creaks.
I'm assuming this
Its
is the
eyes
one
glow.
that speaks Elvish or whatever.
And it speaks out in Elvish. The entrance is open upon the sacrifice of a rival.
Okay, so I just walk over there then.
All right. Everyone knows Elvish, right? In some way or manner.
I don't think I do. Nope. I know common,
Yeah, I
goblin,
don't
and
either.
orc.
Got
It's
it.
my arrival of sacrifice, I guess.
As you step forward, you get pulled in.
The fuck?
I watch him do
What
that and I
happens?
follow suit.
Man, if I see them do that, I'm gonna follow too.
You see Eric
What?
just approach it, and he kind of like mocks it in his head as he immediately appears on the other side.
I'll move forward, hoping that maybe I don't get smashed by whoever's coming in after me.
All right. Jin, your magic aura detector does pick up that this is a illusionary ward that is meant to accept those who accept the terms and prevent those who do know not. You
let the
actually
party
heard
know.
the terms because you know. No, you don't know Elvish either. Actually, the only person who knows what the fuck to do is Eric, so he's the only one who can go in. He just
No, I
walked in
know
without telling
Elvish.
you guys shit. Oh, you know Elvish. Okay, then you heard
You
it too.
are
So
an elf. You're an elf.
so
Yeah.
I'm
so-
literally an elf.
You're an
I'm
elf.
literally an Eladrin.
he was raised by wolves.
I speak feral now.
If
It's
you
canon.
choose,
There we go.
if you choose to accept upon hearing those words, you can also go through. But the other
I
two, because
will-
they do not know such,
Guys, take care of it. We'll be out here.
have no clue. You guys see Sirdan and Eric disappear.
I
Oh.
perform a
Rolling
counter
to show
charm.
Is the door like sealed behind us? Is that the real thing? Like it can't go
Hit
in?
behind you. It does seem to be sealed. Can I try
We get advantage against like charms and stuff.
Okay. It's not so much a charm against you guys, more so
Or
knowing the terms
frightened
to
or
enter.
charmed, yeah. I
So
don't
it's
know.
more.
This is
Yeah,
this is what Rolly would do. I don't know what the fuck.
appreciate it. Absolutely. I'm just letting you know. Is that as you go and cast it, you and Jin hear a nice little tune, but otherwise, no change. On the inside, Eric and Sirdan see each other. How do you guys move forward? It is just a door, but it is sealed. There doesn't seem to be any lock or handle of any sort. It's as if it was like.
Are there any
pasted in.
engravings or markings or anything on it?
Mm-hmm. A ton. And most of it just tells the lore, which both of you guys can I say make up. Most of it tells the beginning and a non-continued. And what I mean by that is that the story just stopped, as if it was being told, and then the calendar just ended of the Future Sight Advanced Illicit Organization. It does speak of them going to an external realm, though they do not specify how, why, or exactly when. Rolly,
Would
who
I
you messed
know
with?
anything extra besides what this mural is showing? Like from, I don't know, other.
Give me a history check, and Eric, you can give me a history check with advantage. Rolly pops into Sirdan's head with a inquiry. Sirdan, you're free to respond.
It's 120 characters. It's a tweet, basically.
Sirdon would literally just respond, say, just walk through.
But you didn't answer the question.
You, Sirdon, would know that this here location, Eric, you would be able to justify, but no more than the next step subject. This was a testing site for the illithid and their subjects. Sirdon, you would know further that the illithid would often take those of magical blood or raised, those of tieflings, elves, fae like yourself, furbolgs, and other species non-common to the more restrained humanoid sense, as they were working on some kind of particular, though the details are vague.
After kind of discerning that, I would try to walk back out and see if I can't, like,
Pull me through.
As you go
pull.
into the wall, you feel this cold surface solid between you. You then hear a murmur in the entire hall in which you and Eric stand. You must approach to enter. The sacrifice is coming. Definitely get the sense that to enter means to leave only upon completion. Whatever it is, once to complete.
All right, brother, let's get this done.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Before we go too far in there, why can't the other guys get in here?
They jumped in there. He's not telling me why. They're probably under some
postulate
kind of
that.
mind control from the illithids. We should be prepared to fight them, that they might come out.
I guess I would just
I
assume
ready
that
a
they
fireball.
weren't worthy in
I don't
entering
actually
this
cast it.
trial.
You got it. Both of you, as Sirdon and Eric kind of spitball the concept, give insight checks on another. Let's see if you guys can pick up whether or not that's reasonable or there's a further conception.
That's a terrible insight.
Yeah, both of you guys are like, yeah, that must be it. Not worthy. Makes sense to me. Checks out.
We are the most worthy. So
I would cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Ooh, spicy.
Get it.
That was for like 10 minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spell.
All right, as you do that and you enter, you guys see what looks to be that of an absolute arrangement of a tomb. The only difference being that some of the walls and doors are destroyed and disbarred. The full right-hand side, each of the doors are crumbled or missing completely. The left-hand side, they all seem to be closed and sealed as if untouched. There are 6 pillars within the room, breaking up and holding up whatever structure is left. In the very center hovers a odd, unique, though glowing within, not emitting a glow externally, an orb of some sorts, ornate on the top, as if it would be perhaps a bottled capsule or other form of physical entity.
Does it look like it's radiating any energies or magic or anything?
Within,
or
and not
just
projecting any kind of
not projecting
light out.
outside?
Mhm.
Okay. Is it to scale or is it like?
It's to scale.
Okay.
It's fairly large. It would probably take 2 hands widened out to, assumably cradle it.
Well, I would probably make my way into the actual dome.
Visual icon. You got it.
And I guess I would kind of take a look around and see if there's like any markings on the walls or anything like on the ceilings, like any sort of.
You just kind of see foretold tales of anything and all the Elithids have accomplished. Of those things, you see that they have created 3 different species upon this continent. Those species you do not immediately recognize, but after seeing this, if you were to come across them, I'd allow you to roll at advantage. Same for you, Eric, just being present in the room and looking upon the general layout of the land, so to speak. Furthermore, the other 2 accomplishments that they brag about, and I say brag because it seems as if they depict it in multiple versions, as if they really enjoyed putting it on the wall. And it is that of what looks to be flight, but the flight has like a unique chart with it, and every single one depicts a completely unique gesture of travel, as if this vessel that they created did not travel that of your common water nor air. And the third is that of what looks to be a single being coveted that or devoted to, as if there was a single leader of sorts, though it does not seem to be that of a physical being, more so than a maybe construct. There's a bit of cracks and breakage in the glyphs themselves along the wall, but confidently enough, you feel that that would be kind of what it's referred to.
I'm gonna attempt to.
Actually, I'm gonna drink this potion of healing and then like toss the bottle at it or vial at it.
Okay.
See what happens.
Rolly, you cast Comprehend Languages.
I'll take 10
What do you
minutes to
do
do it.
afterwards? Okay, got it. So we'll get to that right after this.
Well, I'm waiting outside. Yeah, I'm basically like expecting you guys to come out with like brain parasites, like face huggers on there, like down their throats. Like I'm
Full
about to
set,
kill
you
them.
got
Yeah.
Eric, you warm your belly with a magical glimmering substance in which no one really knows the answer to, but it does wonders on the physical aspect of things. And then you flick the vial. Give me a dexterity check as you flick it with finesse.
I'm trying to fix my hit points, but it's not working, so that's fine.
I'll do it.
7-5, please.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Just plain old dexterity check.
Yep.
Okay, I got a lot of that.
You flick it.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you get bonuses because of the paladin? You get +4.
You're gone. You look in the
That's
direction
saving throws.
of
Oh,
Eric's
saving
decision.
throws. Oh, it's a check. Okay.
Eric, why are you so small?
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck's going on?
There we go. I don't know, you were
I'm
like half a
really
normal
small
size.
too. Like I'm like super small, but I'm underneath the Pegasus, so whatever.
Yeah, I still don't know. That's still weird that you guys were like teeny tiny.
Where's
I don't know.
Rolly?
Yeah. Well, so was Eric. You guys just gonna see him.
There you are. I see you.
Eric and Sirdon.
Hello.
As Eric flinks at Sirdon, you look in the direction as you watch in anticipation. The vial goes right through it. Falls on the other side. Ting, ting, shatters and creates a small little vial-y mess just on the other side. Almost nothing in the room changes.
What do you
Look it
think?
up.
I'm gonna
Both of you
try
guys.
to
Go ahead.
stick my hand in it.
Sirdon climbs up to the wellish-like edge.
I grab
and
Sirdon's
goes to throw his
other
body
arm
forward.
just in case
Testicles.
something crazy happens. Grab him right by the testicles. Yeah, no, by the other hand, just in case
Eric
he
goes
needs
and
me to
latches
pull him
on
back.
to the second forearm available. And he goes to touch it, Sidon, your fingers go through and you feel a different temperature completely. That of more warm, assumed candlelight, almost as if it's like padded. As you pull your hand out, you feel the same still air in which you are within this tomb. You'd imagine on the other side is somewhere else.
Oh, so it might be like a portal to a different place.
Some of sorts. Meanwhile, on the outside, we have Roly. Roly, you comprehend languages, and what do you try to do with this capability in which you just acquired?
Didn't we hear some kind of strange language being spoken before? Is that still
Yes.
being spoken?
No.
Okay. I would listen for it.
Okay. Would you by chance do thinking aloud at all to potentially proc a chance at conversed announcements?
I would probably play some music. I don't know if I would actually like.
Okay.
I might be singing a song, you know. Who knows?
I like how Jen answered. Okay. You play a little bit of tunes and let me see. That's awesome. The wind seems quiet at the time, but in case something does come your way, I will recall that you can understand any terms and language that it is. Sudan, you were inquired with the sensation in which you just overcame by Eric. How do you respond? Are you thinking, Sudan?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Are you asking me or Eric?
Yeah, Eric was asking you.
Oh,
What
I
did
would
you
just
feel?
kind of relay the feeling that it felt like it was, yeah, just a different temperature and different, and that it was weird. Uh, not like here. Um, Magic's weird, man.
Okay. Weird description. So
I mean, I try it. Try
I'll
it.
put both hands around it because you said it was about as big as two hands, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to cusp it in a way, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, as you go and put two hands around it, initially you feel nothing. The moment you break surface of its internal visage, you do feel this weird, odd, kind of like warmly padded candle lit. Imagine candles being lit 24/7 in a castle with no breeze. And it just becomes this like own own little sauna feel, but yet dry heat. It's very odd. It makes you feel as if it's somewhere deep and lack of passing air. But physically, you do not lift anything as you more so go through such object.
Are there any other objects like loose rocks or anything in this
Oh,
room?
plenty. Absolutely. There's like little pieces of rubble everywhere.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my turn rock to light and throw it down this well. I'm assuming it's a well, yes.
All right, you toss it down the well. You probably count about 17-ish seconds. Both of you guys give me perception checks.
Jesus Christ.
You lost interest after 5 seconds, clearly.
Yeah.
Eric was dedicated. Oh. Eric, you hear this ting as if it hit something hollow on the other side and large enough to reverberate within a large enough cavity below you to send out significant specification in the sound, like the decibel level, for you to identify it as a type of metal or other rich like base mineral. So you're done. You're probably picking your nose or doing whatever Fae touch individuals do when they're really, really not into something.
Probably just staring. Probably staring at the orb, but just kind of like, I don't know, just not really thinking about anything. Like head empty, just fucking eyes glazed over, just staring at the orb.
Very nice, very nice. Eric, you choose to withhold such and open a door. Or walk up to a door. You open the door. You see what looks to be that of a resting place, completely sealed, unbothered. Sidon hears the creaking of the door that you open and is like, I want to do the same. Opens it and finds that of a disturbed resting place. In doing so, give me a wisdom saving throw as you hear this hollowish kind of poofiness of breathed air on the door before you. As Sidon, you quickly wave it off. A haunting horror of a hollowed grave. Nothing new here. But inside, you notice that there's skull on the ground does not belong to that in which was buried here.
Do I know what race it looks like it came from?
Sure, we'd go ahead and say that it was either tiefling, just because of this weird sawed backing that shows that of what could be a horn enamel. But you know that it could be that of a woodland elf. There is this unique illness that befalls them where a thick enameled root will grow that in upon their body, which is unremovable. It hardens in a way that becomes signatorial to their physique.
Can I inspect the sarcophagus or tomb or whatever, the
Sure.
actual coffin?
Give me an investigation check. Eric, what are you doing as you assumably don't disturb yours?
Determining if I'm going to disturb mine.
Say that again?
And I'm determining if I'm going to disturb mine.
Oh, gotcha. Do
Actually,
you disturb
Sorry.
yours?
I want to see something actually. Or read the words.
The verbiage?
Yeah.
The clariduity? So, on the outside, while you guys are determining your wellness and the investigation has taken a very long time, for some reason, Sirdon's focus is not quite there today.
So
Rolly and Jin. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question. So the speak with dead
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily say I need to see the corpse. It just says choose a corpse within range. So if I make the
So you
assumption
can
that there's
assume,
a
yes, that
corpse
there's a corpse
is in
there,
there.
and as you cast it, there is a chance that there may or may not be one, yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I wanted to try that.
All right, go ahead and cast it and roll me a D100. If you roll anything other than 10% and lower, there is a corpse inside. Perfect. Meanwhile, outside, Jin and Rolly. Rolly, you hear colors of the wind. Literally verbalized to you for some odd reason as the wind blows.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast message again and do Broly's performance, pretty much.
What the fuck are you guys doing
Get him.
in there?
Who was that
Ah,
It was a 2, yeah. Every 6 seconds, he's refreshing it so that you guys get the entirety of his effect.
It was at Eric or it was at Cyrdan?
Yeah, who are you referring to, Rolly? He's like, no, you must listen. He's like spamming your guys' ears. We're gonna wait for it.
Was that to Eric or Cyrdan?
Be a Cyrdan.
Okay. He would reply and say, "So, well, two, but did you not hear?" And I would repeat the words that I heard in Elvish. I would just say, like, "Did you not hear?" Da 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 da.
Your approach is your entry.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
As you hear that, Rolly, you feel as if you now have a key.
Oh, to like.
Where I'm supposed to go with the.
I mean, you can either yell at Jin and tell him the same thing, or you can walk up and try it yourself.
Yeah, I would just try it myself.
All right. As you walk up to the entrance, you too just disappear before Jin. Jin, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
You do have a counter charm, I guess. I don't know if that counts. Oh, we don't need it.
Oh yeah.
You do not need it.
You don't
That
give
is
a
about as high as you can
that
go.
they abandon your ass and you're all left alone. You're totally okay with this. For some reason, you feel like you not being chosen.
Man's lived in a bottle
your
for like
master
thousands of
saving you.
years. Like, he's fine.
His isolation is secured. He's like, yep, my master always told me never go into a room if everyone else goes in blind. As you stand outside, though, you pick up a new magical signature. The odd part is, it's ever surrounding and then fading, as if it is the wind or the atmosphere itself. Give me an Arcana check at advantage, Jin, as you hone in on this particular spectacle. All right.
Ooh, needed it.
Definitely needed it.
There is something nearby, non-threatening, not necessarily close, but large enough to have what you would know to be a domain effect. Whatever is either resident and or passing by is close enough to lay on the effects of that of insanity, lost whispers of false hopes and dreams, things that you never said that you'll convince yourself you once did. Now you detect this in advance, so you hear those weird windful whispers as the waves come over you. You're not alone. You're fine. But nonetheless, you are aware of quite a supreme being somewhere in existence. Back inside, Rolly, you arrive and immediately see part of Eric and Cyrdan as you walk forward to the only entrance before you. A beautiful ghoul, glowing internally orbish-like tincture of a bottle floats before what looks to be an endless well below in this dark maw of a miasma. Eric seems to be contemplating as he stares into the room. What do you do with Majon?
I'm gonna try and open whatever passageway this is with it. I might back up a little bit too.
Okay, sorry, where?
You said there was like a floating bottle in front of me?
Oh, it's over here. Sorry.
Oh.
It's in the next room.
Can I get through this wall? Is
Yeah,
that
there's
possible?
a door here.
Oh, there's a door. Okay, yeah, I'll use the mage hand to open the door.
You got it. You go through, you see immediately your allies to your left, and then you see this floating visage before you, two opened, or three on the right-hand side, three already deteriorated openings that are not required to actually remove anything to walk through, and then two open doors on the left done by your allies. Eric, where did you lie with this idea of open? Oh, no, sorry. You rolled a 55. What are your questions? There is a body inside.
I ask, what is the purpose of the orb in the center of the well?
Boom, 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 boom.
What line
You
is that?
never opened the crypt.
He's got no reception in there, you idiot.
It is not telepathic.
I do work
You
for
hear
I do work
something
for the phone
inside
company.
for you.
I
Something
I go and I push the crypt open a
Give
little
me a
bit.
strength check as you go to ease it open.
But turd.
Strength. You chose not to open it. You were smart about it, but I got you.
Straight strength or
Yeah, athletics is fine.
I'll help him with the mage hand. It can lift like 10 pounds, I think.
Mage hand reduces a tear of 0.001 to your overall math, and it does the difference.
Hell
As
yes.
Hell yeah!
As you go to be
It was
gentle
so
about it.
useful.
You go to be gentle about it, but you're just kind of infuriated that you just wasted one of your questions as you just kind of shove the entire thing over without realizing your own strengths, Eric. And you just see like this dust arose. And then you see beneath it a wildly roundly wrapped, that of what looks to be an octopoid pod with two weird kind of defading remaining cartilage wires of sorts appendaging off of this skull that probably is very wholish. You don't quite know where the eyes would have gone as you see this jaw kind of animated and pending.
Wait, what? Like it's still dead, yeah?
No, yeah, it's still dead, but it's animated because it's waiting for you to continue.
Gotcha. I
Like you
repeat
see it
the
again,
same question
later.
of what's the purpose of the orb in the center of the well?
The purpose of the orbs is to bring you access to the internal tombs of our vaults. Our tombs are not that of our deaths, but of our success.
Okay. Then I'll ask, how do I use the orb?
Sorry, it would say,
One must control its movements to a flat surface to expand it.
and then you see it kind of, it's 3 questions, right? That's it?
Oh, it's 5.
Just
questions.
kidding. You see like the jaw kind of slowly start detaching, but it's still hanging on.
I hold his jaw back on.
And
then
Ken's just holding his mouth, like making
Just
him talk.
giving him support.
This is some real puppetry here.
Shoot. I say, what is the test to get back out of here?
You see the jaw kind of.
It is to defeat the angel created within and their minions. Our ultimate guardian.
Okay, and my last question is it safe for outsiders to stay in this first area?
Roll a D100 real quick.
How lucky you feeling? Oh.
Safety only exists if none of us are left.
And then you feel the jaw on the other side split in half. You hold on to half of it like a wishbone as the other part falls onto that of its chest. And then you even see the chest deflate.
Okay. So I'll explain that we need to destroy some corpses. Because this dude said we need to. What, none of them left?
I think that sound is what it makes when the guy goes back in the
Thank you, Randall, for being my sidekick.
comedic effect of leaving the Discord.
I'm about to implement that into Foundry so you guys hear it every time someone dies. Discord disconnect.
You fail your second third save.
So I guess taking his advice, I'm gonna just like pulverize his bones.
All right. Eric, for the first time in visual history, in a assumed sacred location, just shatters. Seardon, give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Let's see. I get a pretty good buff to those, so I should be in theory
Don't
okay.
mix yourself up with Mother's Gate, okay? Oh, that's actually
I
pretty
get a
good.
+9 to them.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You realize what Eric is doing is with the intentions of safety. Do you join in with the corpse that was in your room?
Yes.
You go in and you shatter yours. Rolly. With a quick perception, you realize that the room immediately to your right, aka behind you if you were looking at Eric, does not hold a tomb. Do you venture inside?
You guys want to help me with these other doors?
Sure.
Are we
I'll go
smashing
help
some
him
dead
after I'm
people
done
up?
with.
What the fuck are we doing in here? They're
Meanwhile.
spaghetti monsters.
Well, that's real quick question. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna ask. Jin, you see this guardian take its placement. Now, it doesn't completely block the door because it would need all three to do so, but it is not hostile to you, but it stands there. And in Elvish speaks that in the same, but in Elvish it says, Vostom, Vostan, Contendao. And you have no fucking clue what it's trying to tell you. Meanwhile, you do see that of a pack, a small pack, but nonetheless a pack, of hyenas venturing nearby. Now, hyenas are that of a native creature. They're not a creature that goes around and is actively hunting down the adventurers and doesn't know of your names or your existence, but they are wild, and there are three of them. And they're contemplating on whether or not you are worth trouble. You know hyenas aren't the most intelligent creatures, but do you just let them make their own decisions, or do you do anything to defer the potential?
Are they in the room or they're outside with Jen?
Outside with
This
me.
is with Jin, yeah.
Okay, so Jen's got to decide what he wants. I get it.
You just kind of hear like a you cast darkness on yourself.
Darkness on myself.
Got it. The entire area around you
Nice.
voids. As it does, you hear just like a and eventually fades. That of Diane. No longer interested in what seemingly disappeared. visual. Meanwhile, is there anything you do outside otherwise?
Be trying to figure out how to get the fuck in.
Give me an intelligence check.
Definitely not your dumb stat, right?
It's okay.
You sure wish you knew how, because if there was a way, you'd have that will to do so. Yeah, you're just as illiterately knowledgeable of what to do, but this is the sense of your darkness. You are now safe within this bubble of clouded. Whoops, I moved Eric on accident. Let me give the room some ambient light. There we go. And as such, back in the room. What do you do?
Are my bones pulverized?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm looking for more bones. Wait, what? Why did I get moved? Damn, okay. I can't move. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Oop. Where are the other doors? Is the door? Any bones in there?
No, though that's the room immediately behind Rolly, where inside you actually see 3 piths that have scripture upon the 3 of them. If you wish, you could decipher them.
Yep.
One of them talks about their biggest secret hidden far below.
Angel. Got it.
The second speaks of their perfect creation. It is missing that of 3 other parts, unclaimed by the illithids, still searching. The third speaks of the capability of creating one. One just needs the spell to reverse that of gravity.
Wait, what? Reverse.
The third one
Flying
speaks of how the pieces needed for their device to work, one of the 3 missing could be made if one knows the way to reverse gravity.
I guess, can I postulate that means flight? Because
Yeah, you can postulate
the
in a
other
sense,
guys
but
said
what
something
extreme,
about
yes.
flight, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so. Easy enough. Alright, dope. And that's all that's in there?
Correct.
Are there any bones in here? It looks like it.
Inside the top one, you actually see that it is already desecrated.
It's already been
Destroyed.
by dope. And this is a door.
It is.
Rolly, can you use your hand to open this door?
Sure. You can check you off too if you want.
What? What is that?
You're a little too young for that one.
In Paladin school, they told us that was a big no-no.
They were right.
Proven and secured. So you open the door.
Yes.
Right. As you do, Eric, you peek your eyes in and you see that it's a corridor that goes further down. And it looks to be a very cobwebbied room, that of perhaps a record hall or of a praying room. It is uncertain. There is also a big cockroach keeping my significant other prisoner outside the door, because if I open the door, it will get inside. So she's outside the front door, and there's like a big old cockroach. I'll show you guys a video.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I would get those in Florida, palmetto bugs. The first
It's
time
not
I
that
saw
bad
one,
yet.
it was
These
in
are
my
tiny
tub.
compared to that.
Oh, it was like as big as your hand, and then it flew at me.
Oh
You-
god.
I literally took Zippo fluid and poured it all in the tub and just lit the tub on fire.
Hey guys, give me a second. I'm gonna try to scare it away. 1 second.
Yeah, I tried to crush it with like this big ass Soviet boot, and it like fucking hit it straight on, like crunch, and it did nothing. Like you didn't care. And I was like whipping the boot. Like I wasn't like stepping on it. I was like whipping this ass boot like full force onto this.
That's some fucking
demonic
nightmare fuel,
spawn.
man.
It had this like yellow head. Like it was.
Ah.
And then I got a cat, and then they were all dead after that.
What the fuck is this thing called?
A palmetto bug. It's like a wood cockroach. I lived in this area where it's like a big, it's Florida, like fucking swamp. And
Oh
sometimes they
my
come inside,
god.
you would get like, you get them
Ugh.
like once or twice in the summer, like every year, like, and you could hear them, like, be going across the floor at night, like.
The Florida woods cockroach or palmetto
Yeah.
bug. Oh my, 30 to 40
It's
millimeters.
big,
What the hell? No.
I remember I had someone over I was dating, like kind of at the time, and they like woke up in the night, like pumped me. It's like I heard something in the closet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were all over
You had to
South
put
Carolina.
diamete. What is it? How do you say desiccated earth out that killed them? Like you put that on like cracks of everything. Is it like dry? Like it's like razors for bugs. It's like sand, but it's like very like absorbs
sure.
water. So they crawl over and it just like kills them.
It just fucking like, yeah, just drains them.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Then you get the fire ants out by the garbage in the front lawn, like crazy. I have a assault gun, a bug assault gun. It's literally a gun that you load like literal like salt into it, like just regular table salt, and you like cock it like a shot. It's an air gun, and it shoots like a blast of salt at like a. There's a hornet in my apartment the other day. I hit it once and it just was like it's
Just
like a shotgun.
disintegrated.
Just disintegrates. It has a laser on it, like a real laser. Let's go.
It's a tactical. Oh my god.
It's just a legit pistol attachment. It has the rail on it. It's really good against like house flies. That's like what it's made to kill. If you do it on like a moth or like, it doesn't really work well. But like those, for whatever reason, like you hit a fly or like a bee with like a bunch of table salt, they die.
Jesus.
Yeah, for the palmetto bugs, you had to have this like special roach spray, and it would shoot out like a stream, like a gun, like 5 to 10 feet. You know, like it was just pressurized blast that you'd like aim and like shoot it at it from like across the room. Like that's the only way to kill them.
All right. Good news is we're all in the house. Nothing got killed. Everything survived. We'll call it a draw.
But you said we're all in the house. Does that mean it's in the
No.
house?
Fair point. No. The humans are in the house. You made it very particular that it would not make it in the house. So very good correction on that point. Thank you. We're not all in the house, but that was a good point. It was terrified away, but it did not want to budge. It was a tough one. All right. So, Eric, you see what could potentially be a cockroach's honeymoon deep down the hall.
So I pick up a few rocks and cast light, boop, and I chuck them down into that room, like in different directions.
They ricochet. They light up to reveal plenty of cobwebs with no noticeable movement.
Probably a good thing.
No shadows. No other kind of oddities, at least. Not yet.
Just for safety purposes, going to cast.
Rolly is prepared with his handy dandy insect repellent spray. He has 10 applications left. He's ready to apply as necessary. There are no undead within 60 feet of you.
Hopefully people see me. Any dead bodies in it?
Plenty of misplaced, non-belonged bones that don't match one another. A weird bird bath, or that of one may bless or put upon them. You do recall that this was a cult, so it would make sense that there'd be some kind of ritualistic like room that is more on the absent side of any decor or necessities. Though you do notice something interesting on the left of the room. It looks as if there were two grates in the ground, both of them still sealed, not gnawed through, but as if it was some kind of ventilation of some sorts further below.
Okay. Just to be safe, I start smashing some bones.
You guys hear the shattering and cracking of Eric in a smash room for an additional 5 minutes.
Have fun, y'all.
As that's happening, I would turn to Rolly and just say, "Is Jin coming?"
I'd be insulting the bones.
Don't even drink milk. You live in brown.
Love it.
So you asked me about Jin, or
Yeah. Is Jin coming?
He's outside. I told him I was going in, and then it was Elvish. Was the password. I tried to explain it to him, but I could only comprehend the language. I can't speak it.
That logic.
That's the best
He is
logic.
not wrong.
I mean, it's the truth. I could try and pronounce it, but there's no way you would get it right. It'd be like trying to pronounce something in Vietnamese. Like you could try it. You're not gonna do it.
I don't. You approach because you were told by Sir Don?
Yeah, that's really why. He doesn't know that either.
Like Icelandic. It's probably closer to Elvish.
Yeah, probably.
So, with that information, Sir Don, you understand that he was. Give me an insight check. You know what? You did so bad the first time. Let's see if you get it this time.
Probably not.
Hey.
Not bad.
Look, you know,
17.
you get hit on the head enough times and it comes to you. You must be invited. And a non-understander of Elvish cannot be invited by an elf if they cannot accept it in a native tongue. So one must be told.
Oh, hey, I got an idea. I could patch you through with a message spell, and you could teach him how to say it.
That might work. Maybe you might be onto something, little dude. Let's
We
get
could
this
try. I
thing
mean, it
going.
might work. Just kind of go back north of the entrance, or like 30 feet from them, and see if we can hear us.
Yeah, I'd go with you.
I'd cast a message targeting Sirdon, and then he would get to send it too.
I would try to send.
So real quick,
Jin.
can you cast messaging real quick for me?
Sure. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a liberty with the spell, but I think it's something that Rolly would know how to do at this level. He's cast it like a million times. It's not like he could probably get it to where he
Sure.
could
What
patch
I
the
would
audio
say
between two
is
people.
what I would say is that it is more of a finite skill, and you line yourself up specifically next to Sirdon to channel through him more so than channeling off of him, because he doesn't
Sure.
know how to relay it. If he knew the spell or something, I'd say otherwise, but because he's enabled to relay it, you're more or less kind of converging through him, and he's picking up off of your audio. Like, so you're gonna make so let's say, make it this way. It's like how a speaker works. You guys can hear my kid if I'm talking and he's making noise in the background.
I
But
could
you
just do
can't
like a
hear him. He's 10
performance
feet away. Exactly. And
advantage or
he's the
something.
lyrics that you're kind of picking up on the feedback, so it kind of submits over, just to give it more understanding of flair, more so than you just piggybacking the spell through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can I roll performance to like
go
see
for
how
it,
well
yeah.
I do?
Sure. And
Do we
then
get
let's give
advantage because we're like
a
working together to do this?
Yeah.
sure, absolutely. Let's give Jin
Okay.
a insight check also to see how he corresponds himself with it.
Hey.
There we go.
Yo, I told you I've done this before. It's like using a phone. Like, it's like, can you dial someone on your phone? It's like, Rolly's like, yeah, definitely.
It hasn't been invented because Rolly doesn't know how to convert this into a physical item, but he could do it through people. That's the only trick. That's why the
Right.
phone doesn't exist.
Yep.
As such, Rolly does this neat trick that no one's ever seen. This is one of his passive ultimate bard skills. I love it. And as such, Jin, you do get Sirdon patched through. Sirdon, what do you say?
The same thing I told Rolly.
Jin, for some reason, you feel insanely compelled. Oddly enough, I cannot see you. Oh, there you are. All of a sudden, I can see you. There you go. You, sir, appear. Boop. Sorry, wrong. Too far.
Did it. Yeah.
We solved the puzzle.
As you enter the globioid before the group that was present changes color. Eric, inside
Hello.
the room, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Ugh.
Hi, Jen. There's a mesmeric illithid globioid in the other room. Welcome.
Is that intelligence?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, I said investigation, but yeah.
oh, yeah.
Jin, you feel like these people have been here way too long because it all feels weird to you and they feel very, very at home. But inside, what you realize before you is you do pick up the signature right next to Sirdon, that of which it is a portal. This is called a splatter portal. It's unique in the way that it can only be handled by that of a arcane master or someone who can focus strong enough to manipulate it for a short period. And in doing so, throwing it amongst a flat surface, usually a wall, and then expanding it, like as if smudging putty, but magical putty that continuously creates a large enough opening for one to pass through. It is always a portal, this particular type of magic. But the handling of it is all dependent on the original creator. The stronger they were, the harder it was for a non-desirable to get their hands on such pudding. Eric, before any of that information gets relayed to the rest of the team. You inside this room hear something deep down in that ventilation shaft. Inside. Let me see, actually. You don't understand the language, but it goes like this.
Gap max your flex. I'll go back out and ask anybody if they speak, and then do the clicks that I heard.
Give me a performance check.
Ba, 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 ba. Would have been really hard when I was stupefied. It's already kind of hard.
Everyone give me an intelligence check but Rolly. So I guess Sir Don and Jake give me intelligence checks. Rolly, you absolutely know that language, but I'll get to that in a second.
Hell yeah.
It's my second nat one. I'm from the Feywild. I don't know shit.
Okay. Jin and Sir Don, you both think a dolphin right away. Dolphins. Always a dolphin. Whenever it comes into clicking noises, it's always a dolphin. But Rolly, because you have comprehend languages still up, theoretically, you would understand that to be creatine. Or tricrine. Tricrine or threecrine? I don't know how you want it. Thricrine? Yeah.
Thricrinian?
Yeah. Tricrinian.
We've heard
And
this before.
you've heard it, but you don't know the tone enough, and you're in an odd space for
that
you to
sounds
assume hearing it.
delicious. It's like crackling eggs over a fire.
Outside of the message you heard, this glowing stone come above. We release pack. Watch results.
So what did he say?
They said this glowing stone, some above. We release the pack. Watch results.
I would confer that to the group. And also tell them that it's an ant person that's talking. They all died. The last ones we met, remember? They all died.
Alright, so they're upset that they saw my stone come out of this vent. Is there anything in here? Is this just a tunnel? It's nothing?
I mean, it's a vent. It's not large enough for you or any of maybe Rolly, but very uncomfortably so. And it's just like air ventilation. And then the other room, you mean the other room to the right, that one actually has these weird tree roots growing through the wall. If you went to the north room, I wasn't sure if you went up there or not.
Which one?
Oh no, not yet. You haven't. Just kidding.
Oh, this one?
Up here, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. So that's just tree roots?
Sure, just tree roots. Yep.
Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Nope, you cracked the case. It's that simple. I'm such a simple DM.
Hold up. Hold up. You know I got something for this. I'm gonna do Furbolg speech of beastly.
And cast it for me. Or put it in the chat for me.
That's the best spell ever. Features. Speech of beastly.
You can communicate to not understand beasts and plants and have advantage on charisma to influence them. Interesting.
Okay.
Going to say to this just root system, when the ant people come, stop them from getting to, and then I will be very descriptive of my ally.
Sorry. So
It's like a slumlord landlord. Like, I have termites. It's like, what are you, Pinocchio? They're not gonna eat you.
so you want to understand whether or not it is a hostile location for you to venture.
What?
So go ahead and reiterate real quick for me what you're trying to.
Well, since it sounds like they're sending out a pack of ants to come get us,
Got it.
I said I want this root system to stop the ants from the ant
got
people.
it. So you can command to do such.
Yes. And then
Okay.
I basically said to protect with a vivid description of everybody in my party.
You can give it like a reason why it would want to do that. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
You see the roots began to oddly part ways, revealing yet another room.
I'll tell
At the same
everybody.
time, they seem to go further into the ground. You see the slow motion of assumed either new growth and or movement from the actual root system above you, burrowing further.
Guess I'll tell everybody, let's go this way.
I'll follow along.
Is there anything the rest of the party wishes to do in the room other than Jin? I mean, at the moment. Nope. Okay.
I would just keep listening for like more delicious ant sounds.
You got it.
Oh
Jin,
wait. I'm gonna take my other shield and place it underneath this light thingy.
Sorry, you were gonna move what to where?
My other shield?
Oh, you're just gonna place it beneath?
Yeah, like it should, because he said to make sure that something could be flat underneath this thing, so it could
Okay.
open up the
So
portal.
you have a flat shield, or is it like a beveled, curvatured front?
It is. Yeah. A standard shield, I think. So it should just be around shields, yeah.
Okay. You lay down flat, and upon such, what does anyone do?
What happened? Sorry.
Does it?
Shield.
The shield is laid down beneath this floating.
Nope. Sorry. I'm gonna be fair. I don't have it in my inventory, so I must have gave it away.
Just kidding. Eric seemingly tries to prepare something and leaves you guys all baffled.
Okay, well, better yet, where's their cloth and shit anywhere?
There's no cloth that is feasible. Everything's pretty much deteriorated. It's been
Okay.
roughed out for some
Better
time.
yet, is that top of that one thing still good to go?
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can pull a slab big enough to cover the well.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You do so.
Releases a little green, like ultra lime green, like uranium green, like and blue glowing stone, and just kind of starts like circling
Yeah, because I
around.
was gonna say I can lift large, right? Like I'm big guy when it comes to pulling and doing things.
Uh-huh.
So
Then
yeah,
what is this?
I'm gonna do that. Yep. Okay, and then what did that guy do?
Nothing. I was trying to
Well,
review the whole thing that you were doing to cover it. Boom. Just a visual. All right. So you cover the below basis. Now, who attempts to interact with such?
I
I'll
guess it'll
assist.
be me again.
Does anyone want to not let him hog the spotlight? It's up to you guys. I don't care.
I mean, he's fine to
I
mess with
mean,
it.
I don't want to die. The last time we went into like a
That's
tomb
how I
or,
feel
like,
for sure.
like an inner portal of an inner portal, it was bad times. So if he wants to fuck around with it, that's fine by me.
All right. Eric, you approach and make any and all attempts at holding on to it. In doing so, I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Does he get a bonus? Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he has a +4 from me.
Nice. Is it 10 feet or 5 feet?
What? Sorry.
Sirdon's aura.
It's
That's a good
10
question.
feet. It's
10
10
feet.
feet.
Okay, cool. That's where I'll be standing there then.
At some point, it goes out to 30 feet. I think it's like level
Yeah.
17
Yeah,
though.
17, 18.
Your
Yeah,
stone
that's
has
really.
never been used before, right, Rolly? This is the first time you've activated it?
Yeah, I've attuned to it already, but
Yeah, but it's there because I want to make sure that we track the 50 levels. So I'm pretty sure I've never seen you use it yet.
yeah, no, it hasn't sucked anything
Alright.
up yet. I've got 3 of them
Cool.
now.
Well, you're at the first one, mark total 50. We'll see where you go.
I mean, I could put it away, like it's.
Oh no, you're good. I mean,
If
if you want, I'm one just
yeah,
make
tracking
sure.
it.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I'll
Yep.
track it. I've got a little notepad I can put it on.
Cool. Eric, you focus on this object. What do you try to train on as you try to grasp onto this oddity? It's almost as if it's not a type of magic you've ever trained with, and that's odd because you've been quite well versed. But there are such things as lost contingencies and unique aspects of nature that have never been in existence in the era of Ender. So this could be one of such, or all of such combined together. So what would you
It's
grasp
kind of
onto?
like what am I focusing on to try to help me?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my party and how I've got to get us out of here. 'Cause now we're
And
all in this trial together.
my heart just warms as you think of your team. And you grasp it. You throw it onto the slab. It begins to be spreaded with your mind, but gives resistance. I need you now to give me a charisma check.
Here's my check.
Mhm.
Okay.
In a silent, odd mental struggle, you go to force this will of an opening large enough for at least enough of your members to get through. Say you don't make it. At least the other 3 would. Or 4, including Avi. You struggle to spread it far enough for yourself, but Jin, you understand his intent. I will allow you, if you choose to, burn a level 1 spell slot to roll and assist him with an Arcana check at advantage.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Confer upon him magical genie energy.
So take
Yeah,
off
wait,
one
wait.
level 1 spell.
You say a
and
level
roll
1
me.
spell slot. He doesn't have a level 1 spell
He has a
Oh,
level
Oh, yeah, he's
5
a
spell
warlock.
slot.
Okay. Well, then it's a level 5 no matter what. It's a level of your lowest spell. So
Okay,
suck
let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
He's doing it regardless.
You can get it back with a short rest, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy cost. He leans in and you easily it kind of grows, and as it continues to spread, it expels this heat. Everyone now begins to feel that exact aspect of sensation of this muffled like domain that has very little, if any, existing fresh air. But air nonetheless, never breathed. Like a bubble, far below or pocketed somewhere purposefully. For everyone, and now including Eric, this nicely portrayed before you. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to find the right color. I don't know why I can't find the color. Let me change the visual. There we go. Oh, here we go. Boom. Boom, boom. You guys see this opening arrive large enough for everyone in the party to enter one by one into what looks to be a hallway, lit by the portal itself. As you enter through the floor, you'd come out standing upright down a corridor with the door closed, but you could see light below the door, illuminating in a weird kind of lighthouse-like manner of a rotational passing. Whatever that could mean is unknown.
Everybody just jump in.
It seems like everyone. Rolly.
Bro, I'm not doing that.
Rolly
I was
rolls
get-
a wisdom save and sees Gowron gesture him in. We're all float down here.
Oh no.
I-
Wisdom save. Make the bonus at least.
I quickly say a prayer for all the desecrated bodies and then jump in.
All right.
So like 11.
What do you do, Rolly? Sorry.
Oh, you said wisdom save. I got an 11.
Oh, yeah. You get the sense that being out here is worse without being with them. So if you're with
Sure.
them, you have a better chance.
All right. I'd jump in, I guess. I would be hesitant too, but fuck it.
You take a deep breath and you enter. We are going to end some effects. Jin, your magical aura has worn off. For some reason, I don't know how to delete it, so I'm going to delete you.
All I see is a big like log out button.
Go ahead and click somewhere around this area, and you should
I'm gonna
see.
click the reload application button.
Gotcha.
It's telling me to do that.
Oh, oops. Wow, Jen, you and your freaking effect. I
Did
like
he
Jen.
just turn off the concentration? Is it a concentration spell?
There we go.
That's what I thought I was doing. And it's not coming out.
Hey, for whatever reason.
Like he's not focusing on anything.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no effects are on him.
Yeah, like he's just broken.
Interesting.
He's not working. Let me see. Maybe I can. And allow. Nope, that didn't work. Fuck. Damn it.
Reload.
Jin's broken.
Cracked.
So Jin, you can.
Gen EXE has stopped working
Stopped working.
unexpectedly.
Let me see. Let's just try to do another concentration effect. Nope, you weren't even concentrating on that before. Well, we're all gonna have to deal with it for a cool minute because I don't know how to get rid of it until let me look at the spell words.
Fine.
What it does.
I don't mind.
It's okay.
It's It's magic. Anyways, so yeah, that's just his otherworldliness. Nonetheless, as you guys enter into this corridor, you guys can all see the corridor, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Yep. What do you all choose to do?
Is the hallway trapped?
Give me an investigation check.
I would help. Actually, no, I would do it myself.
Okay, 2 separate rolls.
That's probably a better way to do it. Actually, can I help you?
Okay, advantage for rolling. Generic.
Okay,
You see your 2 members searching around, hoping to find no traps. They seemingly find none. Generic, how do you proceed?
Follow Eric.
Are there any rocks down here?
Basic debris?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Well, let's get that one out of the way. There we go. I called it. Get it out of the way.
You look around, Eric.
That's why I gamble.
But you are a wise man.
I don't.
You brush up a bunch of debris, a full handful of just dirt and nothingness, and you cast mending. Within it, you get a small enough pebble to call throwable, as the rest is just dirt and non-belonging.
Light and toss.
It hits the door, tink, and stays within the room you are in. Were you trying to throw it somewhere else?
Nah, that's perfect. I mean, I can't.
Right.
I couldn't see without it.
Oh,
So.
gotcha. You're good.
Like people don't realize I do this so I can see. The only fey creature that can't see in the dark.
Yeah, that's so weird. It's the only like non-human that's like, no, fuck you. That's why.
It's probably because they're too powerful if they could.
Yeah,
right?
that's their drawback.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna walk forward. I don't care. I am guy. Anything happens.
Look safe. It's hallway.
Blast
End of a portal.
You hear a demon on the other side.
I hear
Oh,
a
it's just one of you guys.
A demon?
Just kidding.
Like I
One
know
of you
it's
sneeze
not
behind you.
demonic.
You all jump in fear as one of you sneeze like a demon inside the corridor.
That was me.
Sneeze demon. All right.
Yep.
Sirdon announces your arrival. You guys arrive at the
Go
door.
up to the door.
The door itself. You see before you.
Mage hand to push it open, like
before you can
like,
even do it. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You use Mage Hand to imaginarily push ahead of the DM's agenda. As you see before you a weird rotating light from the center of the room. Inside, Eric, you use Divine Sense. As you do, you realize that everything in here is protected by celestial beings that are unseen at this moment. You imagine that light, if detected, will alert such guards. Do you want to be known now or later?
It's not a candy bar.
You must get closer.
But you saying these lights are gonna make us? They're like sentries.
So this light on the inside is like an alarm. Traveling on the outside is safe, but on the inside you could see that there's quite a bit of potential informative gain, as there seems to be the center of the general, whoever the fuck is running this, I don't know. It's hard to, it's general sense to you that this light is clearly protecting the pivot center of what should be protected.
Just like spitting freely, nothing orb, nothing.
It is almost as if the entire room itself is. You get this sense with your divine sense that there's like this weird aura kind of going around the entire thing, like a spherical wall of force that's invisible to the naked eye that is protruding this effect. But it's not a wall of force in that sense, it's just more like a dome-like effect.
But there's pillar, right?
Say that again.
That's a pillar.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of pillars. There's plenty of pillars blocking your vision, blocking like your protection, like your protective kind of like travel on the outside. There's an outside ring and an inside ring.
Inside is unsafe. Outside is safe.
Outside is safe. Inside is unsafe.
Yeah. All right. I'll let everybody know that there's some celestial alarm system, and we should probably avoid getting seen by that light. I'm going to take the outside route. And so yeah, I'm going to start taking the outside route, I guess. And
Right. Anyone is free to move.
Following.
so, real quick.
I would
sorry.
sneak.
This light doesn't go past here. Is that visually correct?
Yep. It doesn't go past here, like
Yeah.
the lowest point of each pillar, basically, I guess would be the best descriptor.
Like this is safe.
Yes.
Is that what I'm getting at?
Yes.
Because you're like, nope, it's not. Ha
Gotcha. Is that a toe I see? Go investigate that toe. Let's get some footies.
Okay, so I'm trying to see where this light goes here.
You guys are sneaking this way, and you see what looks to be some kind of closed door ahead.
But again,
Across the way, you see a closed door. Whoops. You see a closed door here, and a closed door here, and a closed door here.
I'm gonna whisper, "Hey, Rolly! Mage hand this shit!"
Yeah, they're pulling on the doors.
You hear like a ching, 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 ching.
so
It's
now I
locked.
kind of see this whole room. So basically, anywhere on the outside of the pillar, there's no light. That's
Correct.
what you're trying to explain to me.
Correct.
It's way easier when you can see the whole room.
Well, I mean, I can only give you what you can see. You know, you
No,
gotta
for
move.
sure. Okay, so now I can see pretty much everything in this room. I can see 4 doors and a bunch of shit on the outside and a bunch of shit on the inside. And still nothing besides the
The
sense
door
that
north
there's
of you is
celestial.
locked, and the entire vicinity just feels safeguarded. You just know that this place is absolutely triggered. It's just waiting for you guys. Like you're on eggshells.
I'm taking the hide action as a bonus.
You got it. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. It's a low one for you, but nonetheless, you're good.
We'll take it.
That's like your minimum, isn't it?
It's like an
Close.
8. It's like below.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit
It
worse
was really
than
low.
average.
Yeah, I mean that was
It's a
pretty
little bit
low.
worse than
Yeah.
average for Rolly.
I mean,
Like,
he's in the 25-32s, you know.
if he
but
really tries, he's like
gone.
he's a little bit better at performing than he is at stealth. But
Jin
Not by
and
much.
Serdon, what are you guys doing?
I mean, I would be trying to see what's behind this door.
I'd be
Well,
using
it is
mage hand,
locked.
try to open it.
It is locked.
It's,
we
it's
both
locked.
we both have one. We should arm wrestle our mage.
So wait,
hands.
yeah, you guys can totally have a mage hand out. Like, why don't you guys hold on? To give me a visual understanding of what where the fuck your guys' mage hands are. Hold on, I have it for you. Give me one
Got the
second.
door handle in it.
Yeah, what color you want? Blue, green, purple, rainbow, red, or rock?
Well, sounds fucking dope.
Okay, purple. And what do you want? Rolly green?
Yeah.
All right.
Or teal if you have it, like a turquoise.
Check. Might be possible.
Or cerulean. Cerulean's my favorite color, but I don't know if we have that.
I mean, maybe you can code it like color override. Like
Oh yeah, I can just give you the hex code of it.
I mean, I could give you like a white one, and you can just kind of hex code over it because I'll give you control over it. But let me give me 1 second. Let me just import the white one just for you to try
Like a real Misty fan.
that. The OG.
I'm actually playing the Pokemon Fusion right now, which is like it's all the games mashed together as one, and all the Pokemon like fused together. The other one is fucking great.
There's
Sounds
like
dope.
some horrid hybrid.
Yeah, like my main dude is Kabutops mixed with a Jolteon, and he has like fucking
What the
lightning
heck?
arms. Like it's fucking great.
Is that like a fake game or is that like an official
It's like
thing?
a fan-made game. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
free.
awesome. I love it. I love it. Is that like on a ROM?
You can do it on like you
PC
can
and
do it
stuff.
on
Oh,
any
okay.
yeah,
I
it's
gotta
like
try
an
that. That sounds sick.
Android or PC. Yeah, it works on.
For sure. So we got Mage Hand 1, Mage Hand 2. You guys should be able to control. Try to drag him. Let me know if you can't.
Hell yeah. We're definitely little.
They're really big.
I mean,
They are perfect though.
yeah. The point is, I need to see him. You know, it's just placement. Unless you want them tiny,
That's true.
I can make them smaller. If
Is
you
it
want.
30 feet?
You can change there. It doesn't matter. I believe it's.
Does it say how big it is in the spell? I don't even
No,
know.
not necessarily. I mean,
Oh, okay.
this is more like iconic, but I can make them like half that. I can make them normal size. That's not a problem. It's just the import that it was as it was at the time.
Oh, makes
Like
sense.
those,
I've always
so.
like
It
canonically
might
thought
be
they
like
were like the
it
size of
might
just
be
a regular
this
hand.
could be considered Bigsby's. So, and I just kind of like overrode
That's
it.
like a
so.
different spell though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be like so. Here, let me just switch it to like more of a 1 second, and then I'll change
Yeah,
it
like
up.
Bigsby's hand like
Door's
crushes
also locked.
There you
people.
go. Boom. There we go. All right. So, nonetheless, you guys still have control of them. They're yours. You guys, nonetheless, Serdon and Jin attempt to open the door. They fail. Eric, you look around and you notice that this room is circular in sense, and there's a lot of potential beneficials, but yet everything seems locked, at least that in which you have passed thus far. Within the center, based off of your guys' passive perceptions, I would say you understand that there is a book, or a not so much a book, but more so like a ledger or a journal with purposeful wrapping to have closed it, a quill next to it, and fresh drops of ink, as if recently. Rolly runs inside. Jen runs inside. You set off the alarm. Pause the game. Did you guys forget, or you guys just dove as I was describing the room?
Oh, I didn't know there was a thing there. I thought that was Jin's like aura thing.
I told you all that.
So I will give you guys a quick revert because I feel like there was a little lapse. Jin's distractive. The light inside rotating is an alarm that Eric deciphered and shared with you all. So I will allow you guys this once to take your mage hands and yourselves back in your greedy little fingers. As I continue to describe the beauty of the bounty that is inside that everyone desires so badly. All of your answers may be there. The question is whether or not it's worth the risk based off of the fact that Eric has informed you that will bring all hell of a protection guard of a celestial being on you.
Got it. Don't go in the circle.
What do you guys continue to do? 2 doors are locked. The one you entered from is open. There is a south door.
Which one's locked? Does anyone have like
I opened
lock
both
on it?
doors and they don't open.
Left and north one are both locked. The bottom south one has yet to be
I have
investigated.
a lockpick.
Do you?
That's better. I don't know. I'm looking.
Get it. Get it rolling.
Thieves' tools.
So
No.
I could potentially cast Magic Circle.
I do.
And prevent Celestials from entering it.
It'll prevent me from entering.
Are you a Celestial?
Yeah.
Rip. Never mind.
He chose the wrong Pokemon this time.
So what do you do?
Eric at it.
There's a south door no one's investigated, and 2 locked doors in the way you came. An alarm in the center.
I'll go check out that southern
I would have
door.
for my mage hand like investigating, like helping me investigate one of the doors.
Sirdon opens the door and immediately gets pulled in, sucked in further, and just gets insta-killed. Just kidding. It doesn't happen. It's called the grinder. Sirdon opens
I guess
the door.
I have to pull my backup character, you guys.
As Sirdon opens the door, he gets this crazy flash of what's ahead of him. He knows his next 15 steps already. They're safe. He sees a vault ahead of him, a beautiful genre of golden loot, but something snaps him, and he no longer exists when he arrives at that point. Welcome, Sirdon. You now know your future if you go down this road. What do you choose otherwise to do? You may share this information as it is known.
Can I divine sense first?
Okay. As you go ahead and pop it in the chat. As you go about it, everything here is favored to that of Celestials. It is the forefounding of the highest bit of protection that they can offer. Everything you do is a very careful tread.
There he goes, disappearing again.
Just so I understand, this disappears when I walk in?
No. You understand that when you get to the glorified, absolute, momentous, this is what we came for in life, vault of all the goods, something snaps you out of existence.
Oh.
Bad
ending.
Like, we should not continue. I would relay that information.
The game will be over. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, no.
The rest of you guys are warned that going willy-nilly forward is quite dangerous.
Yeah, guys, I'm not getting a good feeling for opening all these doors. Do you want to get the fuck out of here?
You guys enter inside. Eric, as you and Sirdon step further in, You guys hear this little kind of Halloween as if life was being revivitated into things nearby.
Undead thing.
Very, very likely, but yet not complete.
Okay, cause like I got both my sons.
You're sounding really weird, and I feel
I
like it's
got
a mic.
both my
There
sons.
we go. Yeah, I know you have the settings. Yeah, they're not. It's not yet complete, but upon such, I will definitely trigger such notifications.
Which ways am I hearing it?
Both.
Both. Oh, left and right of us right now.
Yes.
Okay. I say we walk out of here, Sir Don, and shut the door. And if they start coming out, jack them up.
I agree with that assessment.
Shut the door. Boop. Let everybody know that
behind door number 1 was that great, I
that
guess.
undead might be coming, so we probably got a fight on our hands.
Oh fuck.
You
I wonder if the undead
definitely.
in a celestial place. That, like, does that make sense to me? Like that?
Give me a. Give me a. It's not so much a religious more. You know what? Let me look at your character sheet. It's kind of particular. Oof, you're a tough one. You built your character in a weird way.
It did. It
I love
was.
it.
He's
I love
not
it.
a bard where he has like at least a 4 and everything.
Like, you honestly, yeah, it's fucking mind-boggling. How the fuck is there undead in a celestial zone? Jin, however, let me look at your character sheet because I know yours is absolutely different. If I can
Which
find
one
it.
is absolutely different?
Eric is covering you. Because he's the
Eric.
he's the no, actually he's the absolutely same as him. Actually, he's the fucking exact same.
Oh my.
Charisma pumped as fuck. Compared him and Sir Don are both charisma based.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so is Rolly.
Or
So
I will
we
give
don't have
Jin
we don't have
history.
a smart character. We
Whoa.
never have.
Whoa.
You're not dumb. You're
Maybe the
smart.
next character I should roll is a wizard.
I mean, I
There you
got
go, get a
20
wizard.
strength, 17 con, 16 intelligence, 20 wisdom.
Oh yeah.
What the
Alright.
fuck do you have? Holy shit,
Jesus.
dude! What kind of
He's a
stats did you
demigod. He's a
roll?
demigod. That's what
Oh
he is.
my
He's not human.
god!
This dude's pumped. He has a 24 AC,
Truly.
20 strength, 12 dex, 17 con, 16 intelligence, 20 wisdom, 14 charisma.
I guess with the boss monsters we fight, like it's fine.
Yeah,
This
true,
dude has 5 sentinel at death doors, 5 eyes of the grave, 25 lay on hands that never get used.
Except for when I
He's
take lots of
basically a
damage.
time cop, right? Like
Yeah,
he controls
is.
the
He really
celestial
is,
like
though.
order.
He is
Like,
he is a time cop.
it's the
in some
same thing
kind
with
of way.
Zine. He was like special forces of the like
Yeah.
universe, you know? Like it breaks the game.
You guys were guardians of something. Nonetheless, in this conditional state, what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for shit to come out to start killing.
Nothing comes out, but you know that there are 2 here. Oh, hold on, there's another button I could do. 2 here, 2 here.
Okay, so there's 2 on each
4
side.
total.
Oh, I saw on each side.
I know. I was just totaling up for you.
Alright. Okay, so I'll let everybody know there's 4. Small, large.
It's matching.
Matching me? Matching
Like
Rolly?
matching size of, say, Sirdon.
What am I doing?
No, it's just like humanoid of nature, but unknown species.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to
Oh.
gauge how big these things were.
They are undead.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go in and cast Turn Undead.
Well, hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Looks through the keyhole, like
No, I just checked. I said undead, and then I looked at their cheat, and I saw that actually it doesn't have it
Oh
tacked
no,
on
they're
there.
not undead. That's not good. That's not the answer I wanted.
I mean, they're.
Because I
It's
know
like
what they
to
are
my
now.
understanding is
Spaghetti monsters.
hmm. Sorry, just verify them.
Do some research.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Nope.
are aberrations.
It's in the name, which is satisfactual to the purpose rendered, and we know that they. Oh, well, actually, no. It's not in the name. They're not. Holy crap! They're not undead. But they're. Okay, but you guys can detect celestials, right?
Celestials, fiends, yeah.
Okay. And you
Celestial
select
space.
being. Okay, so it's a conundrum. These are celestial following neutral evil beings.
Ah.
Wow.
That's the
The
best I can
written
that's the
language of the
best
illithid
I
is
can
called
provide
Quailith, and every time you read it, you have to make a save.
for
And if you
madness.
don't, you can go mad. Yeah.
Yep, I know. Rolls
Well,
matter.
so they're still celestials that somehow gained life. Well, they're not undead. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like they were, but I was completely wrong. So I apologize. Evil, lawful beings. I know, it's
So
horrible.
we don't really know what the fuck's coming.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll take it, I guess.
There's an explanation. It does make sense now that I'm understanding what it is I was putting into place, but I didn't know. I
I
went off of
guess
paper.
since I don't know what they are and I can't argue what they are
Yeah.
yet, I'm gonna go see what they are.
Okay.
What do I see?
You see this.
It looks undead.
It
Oh
does,
my
but
god.
it's not.
Do I
You give
recognize
me
it?
a
Yeah.
history check.
Because
Did you
I
ever
got a
get
lot.
to
I
see a
got a
research
lot
book?
of. Yeah, I mean, I should have a lot of information in my brain.
What SCP number is it?
Yeah, what's CP, right? How are these going to kill us? Oh, what? The worst history roll ever.
You know the name, but you can't tell anyone about it. I guess like you can't pick up the details, but you're like, I know they're called Crawl Priest, Crawl Death Priest,
Crawl
to be
death.
precise. You know of the culture, and it would make sense that the Illithid would have something to do with it.
Okay, I close the door.
You shut the door.
Let everybody know all death priests are in there. 4 of them.
I need all you guys to roll me an initiative.
Can I, before that happens, can I cast True Sight and take an action
Yes.
to be able to see through walls?
Sure.
Cool. That.
Very nice. So what you see also, Rolly, is behind you. 3 things. 2 massive
So I can
beholder-like. Go ahead.
I can see into the ethereal plane. I can see
Correct.
invisible things. I can see invisible, like hidden things, or like magically hidden things, and I can see if something's a shapeshifter or not as well. Just throwing it up there.
You
And then
see
30
this.
feet. 30 feet I can see through solid objects, but I can see
Okay.
out to 120
Did
feet
you see
with
what
the
just showed up?
sense.
Sorry.
Yeah, now I see it. It just showed
You
up.
see that. You see 2 of those.
Oh, Lord. Maybe I didn't want to see that.
And you see one of these scribbling at the desk in the center of this sensor. You see 2 of them, the 2 big eyeball things here and here, kind of like floating about, protecting that of the scribe. You see them scribing inside of the book that you see laying closed and still in your plane or your planner timeline. But in the ethereal, they are busy record keeping. What is unbeknownst? Inside the room below you, you see that there are 3 crawl, this whatever instinctual beings that they are, the illithid have created for whatever purposes rendered. Eric, you know them from your historic studies of all the crazy beings in which this illithid supreme race believed they were, and their creations and subjects, and these creatures were meant for the purpose of re-rising the undead. The only way that they were believed to be that of a good judicial purpose of that of the Celestials is the fact that they were obedient to one, whoever they were given to. Given the power of the Celestials of servants that can do the necromancy purposes of what can never be balanced, has broken the laws and the nature, but have yet to gone unchecked. So something in the future has prevented them from making this beneficial across the board, but it has been a concern for millennias onward.
Being with military background, would I know any other fighting tactics?
No. You've never encountered them, but what you have read about them is just their existence. It has been mentioned in the histories of the Illithid's creations, but no other information is known. Roll that initiative for me, please.
Oh, I rolled it on D&D Beyond. It was on that 20.
Okay. Oh, perfect. A 20.16. It is meant to be. With it, we got 3 non-nat 20s, a 20.16, a 20.15, and a 20.12.
Wow.
And then we got a 4 and a 2. So
Photo finish.
that is not bad. With that, we begin with rolling. What do? You know, behind the door are 4 adversaries. None of them immediately in sight to my belief. If you open the door, you would not be able to see any of them from your visage.
What's the type of creature that the thing at the desk is?
Ooh. You'd imagine it to be a celestial being, based off of its winged apertures and its odd glow in the ethereal plane, signifying that it does not belong there, but is capable of being there safely.
Guys, I can see right through the walls. There's 4 of them coming. They're some kind of Eldrazi beasts, and there's a demon or a celestial sitting at that desk, and another one floating in the air.
Use my bonus action to where is it? Damn it! No, I lost it. Nimble escape. I'm gonna hide.
All right.
I'm gonna use the hide action.
Go for it. Take the stealth. Yeah, okay. You believe to be well hidden. Anything else?
I guess I would have had to use my action to like tell them where the stuff is and everything like that. So, yeah, that's it.
All right. With that, sit on.
That would you want to like
Okay,
area of affected or something. You know where they are.
I'm going to. I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle.
Okay.
So anybody within 30 feet of me, friendlies, deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Ooh. Damn it, nice.
Beautiful.
Hopefully they're not immune to this shit.
Radiant damage is very hard to be resistant to unless you're maybe a celestial. I don't know.
1 second.
Wait, how do I put it on myself?
I said I got damaged
Sorry.
by it.
1 second. I'll go ahead and. Whoop. Yeah, you just said everybody.
Oh.
Hold up. I'll go ahead and I can adjust it as. Or they can just heal them. Jin and Rolly heal yourselves for any damage you take. You even hit yourself with it. Jesus. You're very aggressive. Hold on. Misfire. So really, it just buffs you guys, right?
Yeah, it's just a buff.
Okay. That was just
And
a little
then
funky. Okay, I'll fix that later. No problem.
I'll actually run into the room.
Okay.
And
What? It's a how 30 foot. Jesus. Huge.
just kind of take up a defensive position until one of them
What
gets
color do you want
within.
it to be? What's your color?
It'd be
Take
like
the-
a greenish jade color, I think.
Take the dodge action.
Well,
You
my
get
action is
disadvantage.
the aura.
Is doing that. Is the aura. I
Yeah.
see.
And then I'd kind of just wait for them to
All
get
right,
in
that's
range
your
of me.
aura going around. And it gets hit by that beam. Is within its 30 feet. Alrighty. Right before we get to Eric, give me a quick second. I gotta take a quick break. I will be right back.
That's good.
I'm gonna grab some juice or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink too.
Ooh, some jams. So when we're ready, Eric, you may begin.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in center of the room. I'm gonna name my allies as non-targets and cast phase spell.
It affects them on their turn, correct?
Say again?
It affects them on their turn.
Well, unless I walk into them, which I can technically walk into both of them because I still have.
Do you?
Yeah, I walked only 10 feet.
Which way?
What? I can walk left and right.
So you want to do like a double tap?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I just want to.
Okay. It's a wisdom save.
And then I just walk back to the center after
Nat
that.
20.
Okay.
And a 7. Left side fails. Right side passes.
So the one that passed still takes half damage of this. What did it say I'm concentrating on?
Hmm?
What did it say I'm concentrating on?
It says you're concentrating on light. No, just kidding. I always say that.
On light.
I know, I remember
The
that
light
one.
goes out. You're disadvantaged on everything now.
I don't know what the fuck you're concentrating on, dude. No, it's saying you now are concentrating on this spell.
Gotcha. So 10 and 5 radiant.
Yeah, I already did. You good?
Okay. Alright.
Anything else?
Oop, what a
As you kind of
lucky
brush into
bro.
each of them, they're just like they're responding to this radiant disparage, but
Make
otherwise,
ready. Your
Or
turn comes.
actually, let's let me see. 1, 3, do my last day.
you're what?
Just end my turn there. So one of them starts in it.
Gotcha. Figure it out, guys. Boom. Finally took care of everything there. We're saved. Jin, your turn. You no longer have detect magic on you, spamming ever in a revolving manner. So what do you do?
Move up by the door. I'm gonna hold an action and see anything to blast it.
You're going to blast the what? The creature?
Sure, if I see it, yeah.
Let's see. Do you see it? You see this one. This one would have cover, but the one on your left hand, I guess right hand side looking forward would technically be in view. Both of them may have cover, but they're still there. You can hit either.
It's blocked by a wall when I try to hit it.
Then it's blocked by a wall. Like, what do you want me to do, dude? The system's always right.
Remove the
Kill
wall.
the key. No clip.
It
moves away from the wall, and I will blast it.
Let me give you a freaking sniper mod here. Go ahead, try again. You missed anyways. Fuck. Like, what did you want from me? I was just trying to save you embarrassment. Look at that. I mean, God, what else do you
Going,
want from
oh
me? You
my
fucking shoot your foot.
goodness.
Like, what do you want me to do?
that work.
You blasted the wall. When you hit the wall again, you finally destroy enough of the debris to shoot through the wall to hit your target intended. And you hit them. Boom, give me some damage.
Oh,
You do mediocre damage, and
Oh,
it
that was
takes.
dumb. It got like stuck in the corner.
and I
You
blasted
do an
that.
additional 1d4 radiant too on top of that.
Oh yeah, you do. Nice.
Because you're
An
on
additional
your 1d4 radiant.
what? If he rolls
Man, if I
it,
give him Bardic, he'll get a D10 and a D4. That'd be pretty sexy.
general a d4.
Bardic. 4. Okay. Yeah. You.
Okay. It's like.
Wait, would Eldritch Blast count as a weapon attack?
I mean,
You
technically,
make a
it's an attack
spell,
action.
a ranged spell attack, so
Yeah.
it's not a
an
weapon
action,
technically,
but no, it's not a
it
weapon.
is a spell attack
Okay.
action.
Then I'm sorry.
It
never
might
mind.
specify it has
You
to be an
only
actual like
get-
physical weapon. Yeah.
It says weapon attack on Crusader's Mantle specifically, so never
Damn it.
mind.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
channeling it through us? Are you channeling through it? Do you have a sword or anything? Does he
Yeah.
even own one? Maybe.
And
2 health points back.
who gets health points back?
The thing that took an extra D4 radiant.
Oh, I'll take it.
Bank,
Sorry, I was
bank error in DM's favor.
I love it.
You're like, wait, what? You weren't even paying attention? Like, huh.
I mean, sometimes when I think you guys are arguing against me, I just ignore it and just accept whatever details you come out to. But when it's in my favor, I'll take it. So, as such,
I mean,
Jen,
we're
anything else you
serious
want
here.
to
We
do?
play by the rules.
All the time. Anything else for your turn, Jen? Bonus action.
That'll be it.
Any
Oh.
words of wisdom?
It's your turn.
Perfect.
Blast it in the face.
My turn.
Oh, you said there's only 3 in this room?
So it's 4.
Oh, where's the 4th one? Why can't I see it?
I didn't
Because
say
you
there
haven't
were
seen
4.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
Rolly, you know Rolly's sunglasses can see some pretty
Up here.
cool shit. So just because you can't
I
see it
have,
doesn't mean it's not there.
No, but I have
here.
vision on.
here.
You said it
I
was a
just couldn't-
celestial, right?
Yeah, it's up here. I couldn't trigger it for you.
I
but
see
it's up
that
here.
one.
Oh, you see that one?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
just
then
see
it's up
this
here.
is the room.
You-
So
you
is
have
it
all
in
4
my circle
selected.
right now?
No. You only have 1 in your circle, and that's the one you already hit.
Okay, I was just checking. Like I can't
no.
see it. I don't see a red dot. Is all I'm saying. Like the other 3, I can
Gotcha,
see a red
gotcha.
dot on.
Weird. I could see 4 red dots on all of them.
That's interesting.
In
Okay,
fact, you actually have your allies targeted too. I don't know what's worse.
what's going on here?
But what my dude's gonna do, because he's a cool guy and he just wants to say hi, kind of like introducing himself. He's gonna be like,
Which dude?
"I'm Paul," as this guy Raher.
I'm bald.
Does a wisdom saving throw?
He doesn't. Oh, but you already hit him in the same round.
No. If they start their turn, that's why I did it.
Fails.
Wow.
How much?
It's like such an unfortunate thing. I should just put it as a hot bar spell.
Mhm. But you don't. It's your own mistake. I don't get it. You guys have your own hot bar. Like literally.
I don't like having to recast it every freaking time. Like it should just let me do the damage.
Then make a macro that is just damage. Like it rolls the dice instead.
That's silly.
You just
As
gotta
is
have
life.
like quick buttons on your mouse and you're like spam.
You don't have to go that far. Jesus, you could just roll the damage, but
Yeah, but it does the plus for me, doesn't it?
you're so lazy. Anyways, you did 10 points of damage. I hope you feel good
And
about
it's a
yourself.
D4 or is it a weapon?
It's
No.
not. It is a spell.
The
Uh,
spirit
I guess
guardian's a
I guess
weapon.
they could have weapons. The spirit guardians.
No, doesn't
His
work that way.
man is an instrument.
It's considered a spiritual hit.
Oh, so now spiritual weapon doesn't count as a weapon?
No, it's not a physical item.
Does it say it has to be a physical item?
It has to be a physical entity, in which is not like. How would it be a physical weapon if it was a mist?
The idea of the spell is like your sword is imbued with like holy fire, so it's like
Right.
doesn't make sense that your spell is doing that. I don't know. That's the flavor anyway.
I mean, if
Right,
you were
going
like
for it.
awakening an item, I totally honor it because it's totally different.
Wow.
My spiritual weapon is a radiant weapon as itself.
It's magic. It's already an element. I'm just trying to decide how much damage I want to do to who.
I know who you're gonna do it to now.
I'm gonna do it
I'm
to
hiding.
Jesus Christ. All of you guys have really good stats. Like, what the hell? It's like all of you guys were like, look, if we just all stack con, none of us will die. Like the
I
lowest
mean,
con stat
for
is a
getting hit with
15.
disintegrate
Come on.
spells, you need to be above a certain threshold. Otherwise, you just die.
Fuck, man. Boom, Ram. People win.
I like how you gave me the stone that's literally like if you're only you are targeted by a spell, you can counter it. It's like specifically fuck this disintegrate.
Oh,
I miss with a 20.
that
You
is-
did a range spell against me?
No, I did it against Sir Don. He has a 22. Jesus.
do I still have to make the con save? No,
No.
because it has to hit. Never
No,
mind.
yeah, it has to hit.
Well, I guess because it missed, it looked like it was going through me.
Yeah, it flew past. It flew by you. And it's close enough to you that it's just gonna hit you with its stuff, or it's gonna attempt to. Oh damn! He actually hit you.
Nice. So,
He bops you on the head. For max damage. This guy means business. You better watch out. He comes in.
oh shoot, I gotta.
You get a
see if
plus
I-
4 also.
Wait, what?
You get a plus 4 to your con save.
Oh, I got you.
I love it.
Nice.
This dude just comes out, busts out a spell that misses, and then
That's
he comes
actually
with his staff and just smacks the
super
shit out of
cool
Eric.
for concentration saves.
Oh, can I
And he's
use a
totally safe.
reaction to counter spell, or but no, it already
Oh
happened.
no, it missed already. Yeah, it missed. So
It
when
missed
it
already.
waste one.
Whatever.
As such, you hear another one, and it's going to target Jin this time, or this one is going to target Jin.
With a spell?
Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
Yeah, because I can see through walls. 30
Yeah.
feet. And if it's invisible, and
It's
if I
gonna
have true
cast-
sight, I have literal true sight. Like if I can't see it, it can't be seen.
It's going to cast Ray of Sickness if you can counter it, or if you want to
Yep.
counter
I will just cast a regular old counter spell.
it. Easy enough. Bloof. You counterspell it. He will then walk up 5 feet and its additional feet and walk up to Eric and go in for a pack tactic advantage attack with its quarterstaff. And that was not an advantage.
And it hits its buddy.
And 19 still misses you. It swings. Disappointed in its own staff. This one pops out. Another pops out.
Oh wait, the one that came in, did he roll a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
Fair call. Hold on. Let me check something. Wait, what happened to your thing? Why did it disappear?
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, it's because you casted it again. You fucked it up. That's why I told you not to do it.
I fucked it up.
No, hold on. Let me just give you a light. Hold on. That's way easier.
I'm just gonna cast it again. Here you go.
Okay, cast it again. Fine. Whatever. And see, it disappeared. You got like a concentration minus whatever. We'll leave that glowing light. It was supposed to be the little
I see it.
spiritual things. You see the spiritual things or just the light?
No, I
see
just
the
see
light.
the light.
Yeah, it's like the spiritual thing got canceled. It said removed and applied, and then it canceled itself out. So dumb. Whatever. 16 damage. Right.
They roll a wisdom.
No. Hold on.
I'm trying to help you here, man. If you pass it, you pass it.
Legendary resistance. Oh,
They all have
legendary
resistances.
my balls.
Look, do you want this freaking angel to attack Rolly or not? Okay. Don't push it. At the moment, I'm focusing Jin.
You were right. It was 16 damage. Sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you.
I know. It was truth. I was not lying. Just for that, Jin, I'm casting Blight on you. Con save.
Be next to the paladin.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
So
that was a spicy
23.
one then. 23.
Take half the damage.
Resistance
Ooh.
to any
Is it
necrotic
radiant or
damage.
necrotic?
What
If it's
the
necrotic shit,
necrotic?
I got resistance too.
You do
half.
So it's necrotic, so you
Celestials,
take
man.
half.
Dude,
That would
They're
be
like
a
the only things that have that.
total 10, basically, or 9 rounded out.
The 1/4, yeah.
Ooh, you take 9 points of damage.
Nice.
As you just get blasted with the like. You guys all see it, and Jin just seems like kind of rub it off like it's nothing. But that is a personal impressive feat. As you're done,
Rubbing it out, man.
becomes the next target.
I heard what you do with your mage hands now.
Ray sickness.
Ruh-roh.
As
That'll
hits.
actually hit.
I need you to give me a saving throw, please. As you take 11 points of initial damage.
Oh no.
No. No.
Yeesh.
11?
Okay.
You don't have lucky, do you?
No. 11 points of damage, you said?
At the
Yeah.
moment, but hold on.
you did roll the 1.
I did
You are
roll
poisoned until the next turn. So
one.
you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and etc.
That makes sense.
Why couldn't you have been 5 feet of me?
I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, you
trying
would
to
have got
see if,
advantage or something.
Got change shields. So any ranged attacks, like I get a +2.
Oh, I
But yes,
see.
you do
From
take
Yeah, I could have
11.
taken it from
Ray.
him.
Yeah, it's a ray. Yeah, you could have.
Hold on. Sorry. Next up is little thingy. Afterwards, they both are going to step further in. Next round comes the rolling.
All right, so there's how many in this room? There's like 2 or 3 of them, or 4 that I can see. And then there's these other
There's 2
demon
you
thing
can
and the
see.
floating thing in the
There's
other room.
2 you can see in the room south of you. There's 4 total in there, but only 2 you can see. There's 3 you can see north of you, which are completely. I'll just draw a circle around where they're at. So
Sure, but they're not attacking us right now.
they actually are completely unknown to you. It is just
They
because
don't
you
know
can
we're
see
here.
through to their realm that.
I see.
Oh, they're right here.
They're
in
like
this column.
out in the
There's 3
ethereal plane or
entities.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Which one's the scariest looking in the other room?
You mean in the room that you're
Or like the
in?
least damaged, I suppose.
I mean, to be honest, they're 1 point difference.
Okay, whatever. Flip a coin. I'm gonna target one of them with a spell. I'm gonna need this long intro.
You got it. They're just like.
Because on those
Roll,
irresistible
get 'em.
dance. Take a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yep.
$22. They just passed.
I'll use cutting words as my
All right,
reaction.
I have to roll a 1 or more.
Yeah, it's a D10, so it just auto
or
fails
D10.
it.
I
Yeah,
want
it's
to
a
roll a D.
D10.
I want to roll.
Okay,
Maybe
go
I
for
roll
it.
a 1. Maybe I roll a 1. I feel good about myself. I tried. Nope. I absolutely gave up. I was just like,
he's
ugh.
crunched.
He's
He's grooving.
It does the moo dance, as we all know. Let me find the moo dance 1 second.
So I think everything like has advantage against it is how it works. Yeah.
Yep. It loses
It can
control.
make a wisdom save to regain control of itself,
It's
but
just like
it has to do that as an action. It doesn't get to do it for free.
It's just like kind of totally going with the jive. It's on it. All right. You can make a save at the end of its turns. It is not near its turn. Anything else you wish to do, good sir?
It doesn't make a save during its turn.
Oh,
it
you're
has
right.
to use an action to make a save.
Oh, okay. He will use his action every time, I assure you.
Okay. I will use Bardic and give it to Jin. So
Jin
add
has
D10
Bardic.
to saving throws and spells and healing and all that jazz. Attack rolls. That's it.
All right. Eric,
Yeah.
would you do?
Wait, I'm first?
No, you're second.
No, I know.
Yeah, that was
I
first.
thought I was after.
Oh, Sir Don got screwed up. Pull up.
I thought
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah, I
was
was
gonna say,
like,
I'm
that's
pretty
I,
sure I
I,
rolled.
Sir Don didn't say
I was
shit.
like
He
busy
rolled
looking
one,
at my
but he
character
didn't.
sheet, and I was like, I'm not ready
He
for
rolled
my
a 14.
turn.
You're right. There you go. Boom. Sir Don, what do you do?
Run up to over here and because this one's kind of like messed up already, I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
All right.
Saber.
It also gets disadvantage on dex.
You swing at all of your allies again.
Yep.
With your lightsaber, it's just so prolonged. It's like. And you miss, I believe, with a 7.
Attack again.
Zoom.
Nope, it's not working. I am the big sad. And I'm gonna just sit there menacingly.
You got it. Eric.
Okay, now we get to have fun. Okay, so what's up with this dude who's dancing right now?
He's just irresistibly
grooving.
dancing.
He's headbanging, like he's just like speed
But
pedaling.
if he gets hit, he gets snapped out of it.
I don't think so, but
no,
I think no.
No, the only way he gets out of it is if he takes an action and succeeds on the wisdom save.
Alright, perfect. Sounds fun.
It's a high level spell. It's through my magic item. It uses the concertina.
Yeah. I'm
Like
just
uses a
wondering,
charge.
do I just let this dude just sit being dancy or what? Ugh.
He has disadvantage on dex, and you get
Yeah,
advantage
it has
on
to be in a
attacks.
successful wisdom save for it to get out of it. Yeah. Otherwise, he is a vassal.
I don't know how you want to handle this. Is this guy in flanking or no?
Which one? The one beneath you directly?
That can't
Or
really
the
move.
dancer?
Yeah.
The dancer? Oh, the dancer's in
No,
flanking.
not the dancer, the one that's just sitting here.
I mean, to be fair, I would say yes, because he is on the opposite end of the opponent.
Okay, perfect. don't
Jin
hit.
can shoot the dancing one.
Yeah, shooting in the face.
Yeah.
You go about it. You absolutely make contact. You do 9 points of slashing damage, and the poison does take effect for an additional 8. You absolutely
You get a
shred through.
D4 for the radiant too.
Yep.
Or radiant.
For an additional
Not
2.
bad. Not bad.
Do you follow up?
Yes.
You,
Why is it not working?
because
Okay.
it's not meant to happen.
No, so no, yeah, it's when I click the other hit
Well,
dice.
that was meant to happen.
Do not believe this man.
On a
Alright.
D4.
You absolutely do damage, and you follow up with the D4. For an additional 2. You're a good median. It's just like as you're ripping through its structure. And oddly enough, this creature is like that of a plant visage, but humanoid muscle structure.
Big the beastly. Just kidding.
Nonetheless.
Sounds good.
Anything else? Directly.
That'll be it.
As such. Jin. What do you do, good sir?
Why is he showing up as unknown
Get the
combatant?
one that dance.
Jin.
Hell yeah. Advantage.
Because he isn't them.
See if you get the crit. And then you get a D10 and a D4.
He fires.
No D4 on this.
You see
Oh, yeah,
his
it's not a weapon.
body
But you
just-
do get a D10 if you want.
You get a D10, yeah.
You fire the next one at max.
Oh,
It
do it again.
immediately hits him. And wait. The third attack can be reverted to another as you have decimated the one before you on the second attack.
Damn, are you rolling at advantage?
You get
or
advantage
no?
on all those. Yeah, you have advantage.
For real?
Yeah, because he's dancing.
No, it's a joke, but you can have it if you want it.
I guess you can't anymore, right?
He's dead now. He danced to his grave.
Well, no,
Dance,
they
you
weren't even
did.
attacking the dancer one. Now they're attacking the dancer
Oh, he
one.
wasn't doing
Oh, he wasn't.
Okay,
Oh, the
No,
so
dancer
he
one
was.
is
He
yeah,
was
the
doing
advantage
right.
one.
Good
Now the
job.
dancing
Okay.
one.
Oh, you got the not the dancing
you
one
did. You did
died.
great. You did
Oh,
great.
add the D10. Add a D10. Add a D10.
He hits for max damage, 15.
Oh
He
no!
adds a minimum.
That was my fault. I shouldn't have asked you.
Push it back.
But you always
Push
have
it
to
back.
let. You always have to let him. Yeah, let him
He does an
choose.
additional 1 point of damage. As such, is that it all for you, Jen, as you blast off 3 Eldritch Blasts and do fairly
Lots of
performance.
damage.
It's high DPS.
I have no spell slots, so my DPS is low now.
Anything else, Jen, or that yet for you?
All I can do.
Right, 1 second. Technically, my boos were in there right after you. Let me change their initiative. You killed the main one that I had tracking. It is now my turn. And my dudes are going to have a tough time.
Dance.
Then I'm just gonna do the
Whoa,
3d8s.
whoa.
He's starting his turn. Fine.
He didn't
Come
say.
on.
He willingly failed his save by moving into his main phase.
Okay. So as that one gets decimated, you see the one adjacent that's doing the irresistible auto stance kind of like reap passively their ally now prey as it comes into their favor. As such, you see additionally that there is a bit of indifference in the two cowering on the other end. Jin and Eric and Sirdon can see plainly that they seem to be more protectant of their position. As they back away, they will cast light out at Eric and Sirdon. We will start with Sirdon.
Right?
Is it a
Right.
con save?
It is a con
con
save.
save. Yeah.
At a plus whatever.
Yeah, you guys are all
Or
pretty good at
plus
con.
four.
It's not,
Bonus.
all of their spells are con, so I can't do anything about that. So I just gotta hope you fail. Like that, you didn't fail, but you do take half,
Ouch.
which is what is that? A 21.
Yep.
And then we got Eric.
Whoops, that's not right. Hold on.
What? I did half.
I did the math wrong.
Oh,
I accidentally
no, I
set
did
myself
it.
down to 21 instead of
Gotcha,
reducing
gotcha,
myself by
gotcha.
20.
No, that's not that.
That's not what I wanted to be doing.
That'd be a funny attack, though. Flip their life totals with whatever you roll.
Right. Eric, go ahead and give me a save.
The Wabbajack thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass. You take half. You take a total of what is that? 17. Right? Or am I tripping?
That's right. Yes, 15 plus 2. Yes.
All right. And are you concentrating on anything?
Yeah.
Go for it. You hold on very simply. There is no doubt in your mind about what it is that you can acquire. I'm going to delete that because it's not centered on you. But we know 30 feet will continue. Yeah, simple enough. As such, they both creep back. Rolly. Back at you.
Oh shit! I think I was gonna get back to my turn this fast.
They were on it. They were ready.
Can I see the any other creatures? Is it just the dancing one that's left in there, or is there still one left?
Immediately in the room to you is
Yeah.
just that dancing one, but there are technically others.
Like unseen ones.
Yeah, there's two more that technically were there previously.
Okay, but I can't see them now.
No, they are
Like-
cubbied in they are technically southwest of you.
Okay. They're not within 30 feet, and they're not in the ethereal plane within 120 feet.
Well, no, to be fair, no, they are actually. I just didn't set up the thing. They are within 30 feet, so they would be technically here and here. Can you see those markers?
No, I can't.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. There's a
drawings?
circle, purple circle.
Yeah, those two circles. Yeah, those two circles. Yeah.
Okay.
They're there and there. I apologize.
Do I know that they are just hidden, or are they like on a different plane?
They are hidden. They are not on a different plane. They are technically in the room. They are just on the other side.
Okay. Let's blow them up.
So, can you shoot magic through?
This point you can see, and I can see it. So.
Well, it's point you choose within range, and then and it goes around corners. Sure. Okay, you fire on the inside of such caveat. In doing so, where do you position it? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Technically,
whatever.
yeah,
Couple
perfect. Deck save. Boom.
nice
Fail
damage.
and fail. Both fail. We got 36 points of damage.
36.
And the one north looks like it's almost shriveled to dehydration. The one
Hell
south looks like it's hanging on okay.
Bardic to Jin. Pass turn.
Okay. Awesome. Cyril, what do you do?
Swing at this one. Just a straight roll, right?
It is an advantage because that one is dancing.
Yeah, but I'm still poisoned, right?
Correct. No. Did you already roll at a disadvantage on your turn as poisoned?
He said it was for a turn.
Yeah, then if it's
Oh, it's just for a
over by
turn,
now.
so then...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's over by now,
Okay.
but maybe you should have
Yeah.
rolled something at disadvantage. You didn't, but I think you failed anyway.
Yeah,
so
you failed
whatever.
last time, so it didn't play any effect.
So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, whatever.
Attack 1 and attack 2.
You miss. Wait, you try to attack. Why do you have? Okay, you should hit T on the target and remove all the targets that you have otherwise, because you're like attacking yourself and every attack.
Oh.
Like you're literally not attacking anything but your allies.
T and
I'm gonna
what?
add it.
I have to click what? T and what?
You're good. If you click T on a target, like if you hover over a token and hit T, it'll solo target that one token.
Oh, okay.
So now that you did that, I see that your color broke off of everyone else. Now I realize, Eric, that your color is green. I thought your color was not green, and that's why I said you were targeting every single creature, and that was not true. It was Sirdan.
Yeah, you had me all like tripping because I was
Mystery solved.
targeting people, and I was like, no, nothing's targeting.
Can I add Fury the Small to the fireball on these guys since they're bigger than me?
What was the damage? The third one.
It adds a 4. It adds 4 damage to both of them. 4 flat.
One is gone.
Did it roll? Did I hit on the 17 or no?
On a 17, misses.
Okay, and I do get another attack with that attack.
Go for it. Follow up. Yeah.
I rolled. Okay. 2 4s.
21 absolutely hits.
And then
4 17 points of damage. It's just like as it's like ripping through it.
Oh,
For 1 point, that 1d.
1 is 1. That means 1 more than 0.
It's an additional point. As such, we seared on anything else?
no.
Eric. Eric.
That will hit.
Say what? Yeah, that absolutely hits.
And I had a D4.
It's just like
And then 1 again.
And it's gone. As
Hell
Eric
yeah.
slices right through it.
That 1 matter.
Just the door right here. right?
Say
It's a
again.
door.
It's like an
It's like an
archway.
archway. Yeah, it's not a door. It's an archway.
Okay. I won't like step in there. So does that put him in range? Right, 15 feet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he needs. This is his first time in my thing, so he would need to do a wisdom
Welcome to the party.
save.
Absolutely, it's some. Or how much damage is that? 8 damage on 3d8.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty
my
bad.
god. He's just like.
But it's okay. I got something for him.
He's mildly confused.
Like, what the hell does this guy do? Then I'm going to cantrip for my second attack. Oh. See how he does.
Okie doke. You told the dead. That is
DC 17.
a fail.
Damn.
You mean the D12?
Did that not work?
Didn't see it.
I didn't see shit either.
Interesting. Normal. See, like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
Turns into dust. Beyond. This initiative is over.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Good.
As you stand in this
There's some
new
like
corridor,
phased out ones in the middle though. They're not biting us
Roland
yet.
informs you of a potential threat that is yet to be discovered. You have 2 doors to your left and to your right, Sirdon and Eric.
But they were protecting this door.
They were protecting the left side. I guess your right side of the door, yes.
I'd pass that on. They gave the feeling of protecting this door, and we should probably start going towards that way. And with that, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm
All
gonna
right.
get there
With
too.
that, we will pause it there, and you guys will decide your fate and where you go then after.
We take
As
a
you
long
guys are
rest.
further in than you anticipated, but have found yourself nonetheless presented here. You guys have made it thus far. Will you make it the rest of the way? We will see. Until then, appreciate you guys.
All right,
Good night.
GG's.